I should probably have my mic on, shouldn't I? Cool. The last chord is... Let's check out that last chord. There we go. Should probably put on my headset too if I want to listen to this. Okay. I should probably do a high pass or low pass filter on this too. It's gonna be super weird. Cause I want this to feel super Vidya gamey. But it's kind of interesting that we're using real instruments I've sampled. So it feels like that, but it's not tied to a specific game or anything. So we do 2 hits, 3 hits. Repeat that same pattern. The same pattern we have here. Da, 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 da. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, see us. Sweet. We have a groove going on. Let me lower it down a little bit. It's a little too loud. A little too loud. My bad. And we can start doing some crazy melodies on this. I might try to slow it down. I don't know. So you can have some more space for, but I don't know, we'll see. We could do like a chromatic approach too. So this one just repeats the bass note, but we can also just do the chord and do a chromatic slide up a little bit. Or we can do this one, have it chromatically approach this note here. It's not perfect. Yeah, you'd actually want it to have the same chord structure. Cool. I should probably do some percussion too. We don't have any percussion that's in here at all. So I might take one of the HD ones and then downsample it. Chop it up so we can use it. It's gonna take a while to load. There we go. I think just contact should be fine. Right, contact 7. All right, studio drums. Are you loading? Oh, I have to choose the kit. I'll load this kit. And now you know it's loading because it's lagging. I also want to have a weird, goofy interlude to the battle music. Okay. Alright, what we're going to do, silence this, make a new sequence here, and we're going to chop it up so we can use it. Okay. We at least need a kick, snare, and I'm probably gonna add some weird sound effects too. Is that enough for our kit? Cool. Let's use that. We're gonna use that. 5. And can we record that, please? That was from here. That wasn't even in the audio. That's weird. That's funky. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna just turn off my audio and just work on this. 1 second. I want to hear it with my headphones on. Yo, what's good, Everadic? How you doing? It's good to see you. Well, I have my mic off just so I can kind of focus up, or at least listen without having to have the headphones on. But hey, I just saw your message right now. I'm not sure how long ago you sent that. Good to see you, man. And hey, we're actually doing music today. That's kind of crazy. But I think we're in a point where we need some new music for the game. Let me put on my headphones actually so I can listen to this here too. That feels loud. We need to start organizing this a bit better. A lot of competition here. It sounds better on the speakers, but in headphones it's super just super messy. Yeah, you came at a great time. Yeah. As we start piecing a song together. You have to do some sound effects and some music for the game. Yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about. So we actually have some big stuff happening. As far as, so I implemented a new audio music system, and we have the boss battle actually looking much better. But you're gonna see when I play it, there's something missing. Even with the music, like I used some other old songs I made, but they weren't made for this game, so they sound very HD-esque. Very HD, high quality, which is normally fine, but for here it just feels out of place. So we have the normal music. Oh wait, this is a wrong one. I used the actual one I was using before. Music, promo TV. I was trying out a bunch of songs to see if any of them could fit. Where's the battle? Here we go. This is the first one I tried though, and it doesn't. You're gonna see. Like it's kind of there, but I almost kind of want to still use it, but just change the instrument samples. I don't know. We also need some better sound effects. But yeah, we're trying something different. So we're gonna see what kind of song I produce today, and then try it here, see if it feels good, and then go from there. We also need some better sound effects though. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not as opposed, but it doesn't hurt to try something different. Yeah, but it feels way too epic. Like I want this to feel super SNES, like I don't know, Sega Genesis-esque, Sega Genesis X-esque qualities of a Sega Genesis song almost. I don't know. Something different. Sheesh, that's loud. Can we also change the sample? But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now with this. I also kind of want to have a more emotional interlude before we get into this stuff. But let me try to balance and control these elements right now because they feel too crazy and out of control as they are. Guitars 1, keys are 3, Contact is 5. Maybe push up a little bit. Strings are uncontrolled right now, so let's put them in 6. And flute 7. A little bit down too on the PS1 strings. Maybe put this aside a little bit and down. Where's the piano? 4. Mixing the wrong thing. 4. Down a little bit. Maybe even the main like oboe instrument needs to be a little bit less crazy. And then let me also do the PS1 reverb, just so I can have it sound the way I kind of imagine. Yeah, this guy here. Oh, am I using the wrong thing? Replace PS, this one. What's going on? Why'd you fail to load? Oh, wrong one. There we go. That makes it sound crazier. That makes it sound crazier. Okay, a little bit less. Yeah, there's elements I can't get in control. Like, it's too much almost. Like, let me get rid of this. I almost want to just keep it simple since it's so fast. If it was slower, maybe you can squeeze way more stuff like that, like garnishments, I guess, or ornamentation, but you bring it down even more. Jeez. Am I doing the right instrument? That's guitar. Ooh, my bad. The second one's the English horn. There we go. I was like, the swells are really big. That's gnarly just with that. Like, imagine we start doing crazier chord changes like the don't go. Let's also do some other I have to think of some other variations. There's not that much time for passing chords either. There's a collaborative fantasy soundtrack going on in the orchestra. That sounds interesting. Collaborative fantasy soundtrack. That's interesting, actually. Maybe just listen to get some, just hear what people are doing, get some inspiration or motivation. It's weird. It's like I'm trying to go, because the sounds I had are kind of fantasy, and I'm kind of taking them a step away from it. Like, still having some fantasy elements, but fusing something different into it. It's very odd. I can't really... The influences behind this are kind of... that's a cool change. Maybe we could do that for a section. Like add a little, like we have this high intensity section up here that we keep going to, and we have a low intensity thing here. Huh. So no inspiration yet. Oh, it just started 30 minutes ago? Wait, really? Which server? Orchestral Composers Group, I'm assuming? $9:07 today. Yeah, 30 minutes ago. Documentation. And there's Google Docs. Oh, snap. Alright, wait and see. What kind of battle is this? For the character, well, it's gonna be this is a general battle theme. But I think for in general, I want to have some emotionals, add some emotional tension for them, because the thing is, like, each character has a thing that's, they're not entirely bad. In fact, part of the whole thing is redeeming them in some way. So having some emotional tug there would be. Maybe modulate it. Yep, that one. Sweet. Okay, we're on the same page then. I don't know. I can't even play around with different tempos for this, because this is pretty high energy already. Like, what we established is pretty dang high energy. Like, even just the accompaniment by itself, super. Huh, okay. We're gonna get into architecture a little bit. Because I want to play around with these individual pieces in isolation. And then we're gonna see how we can get them. In fact, I want to make these pieces in isolation. And don't worry about how contiguous they are. We'll just figure out how to force them together, one way or another. That's just what we're gonna do. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we're just getting our pieces, getting different vibes. I'm not sure I want to go like that. Climb up. Maybe start from up here. The problem is that we're starting from where we're ending. So we're going, the normal progression is do dun 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 do, and then we have to go right from there. Dun 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 Actually, maybe it's not that big of a problem, actually. Maybe that's actually in our best interest. It's so funny that this sample is from the same guitar, and yet sounds wildly different. It would have been even cooler if I did this in 5/8 instead of 6/8. That would have been really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was a coward, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cowardly. Cowardly. Oh well. I forgot. I can't do it by ear. What, 7? 7th chord, major 7th? I like this voicing. So I think what we're gonna do is treat this like a rope through chains, or links, or not links. Like we're gonna have these things, and then we're gonna have like these chord hits, and we're gonna have a melodic line tie them, I think. E string. Sounds like the progression from one of your ADM tracks. Probably. I'm not particularly the most creative. But this is a starting point at least. Either it flourishes into something unique, or I get an idea for another progression. Honestly though, circle of fourths and fifths I always love them. I think I've used them in songs longer before I realized what they were. Like I remember there's like one song where that clicked for me, the idea of circle of fifths. I didn't know what they were called. It was before I knew them formally from theory. It was just like an intuitive thing. But it was like a Family Tracker song I did a long time ago in middle school, or maybe high school, where that idea clicked, and I was like, "Oh, this is the sickest thing in the world." In fact, I think it's what was it? Exercio? I think theme of Exercio. Let me find it. It's like forever ago. Forever ago. I'm gonna know because it's like it's when I not started, but my Pixel. Yeah, this one. Yeah, the whole song is just one progression. And there's I think it's a breakdown. That's what I'm thinking of. That happens down there. Oh, such a good melody. Why don't I do something with this? Dude, what? Why don't I just use this? I should just remake this. I haven't used it. I made it for a game that I never released or finished. This is the part I was talking about. I thought it was so cool when I did that. I thought I was the coolest person in the world. I was like, this is so sick. Oh, it makes me want to do Family Tracker stuff again. I haven't done it in a while. Or maybe furnace stuff. I don't know. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, that was do 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 do. And what we got going on here? Very different progression. We're going down. What if we do a full hit? I like that crunch actually. Do 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 do. Just change the flow entirely. Just a block of sound. That doesn't fit within our grid though. Yeah, this is weird. This is weird, but I think we can do something with this. Sounds like yeah. So, what does this actually sound like though? Reminds me of something else. I wish I could do. There's a progression I like doing, but it's not gonna fit here. It's when you just do. You start with A. And then you have the bottom line. Dude, we used to do this a bunch. Oh, dude. When I was part of a church band a long time ago, back in Florida, we used to do those hits. Like the piano guy would look at me and we were like, okay, we're doing that. Boom, boom, boom. I'd do that and he'd go up. Very cool times. Very much enjoyed being playing in that church. It's a good time. Actually learned a lot. That's when we started learning a lot of theory stuff for that. Yeah, you can like, but it doesn't divide properly, so I could try to force it. I don't know. Let's see if we just have anything working with this. Is there a promise in this? That's what we're trying to suss out right now. Is there a promise within this idea? Let's try seeing if we can weave together a little melodic idea. Da-na-na. That's not dividing properly, is it? Yeah, that's not dividing the way I'd think it would. Yeah. Yeah, this is I'm not, my math is not doing great. What am I doing, dude? Let me cook. Dun, dun. That's way too fast. So it needs to be skipped a little bit though. I don't think this chord structure I'm doing actually supports this melodic line I want to do. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'm not liking that so far. The stutter is too hard. Maybe I should actually just have them be all hit a unison hit instead. I feel like that stutter, that little offbeat thing would work in the slower tempo. But because things are so elevated here. Dun, dun. Or maybe we do the whole repetition legitimizes thing. And instead of having it be once, which is kind of off-putting, we can instead repeat it twice and make this like this progression doubly long, which maybe is what it needs to really grow into its own. That might be what we need. Just a little bit more space. Not sure how well it's going to evenly divide here though. Yeah, because it's like this. Maybe it's not gonna be as staccato as I want it to. Maybe we could. Dude, what? Oh, dude. Maybe I shouldn't be cooking right now, man. Started strong. That's alright. It's part of discovery, right? Yeah, okay. That's a step towards more convincing. It has to be not as hard either. It has to be softer. Dude, what? Maybe you should go a different route. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe we should have to go this route. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, too abrupt. No more super abrupt. Making this easy to digest. Song fast. Song fast. Song is fast. We need time. That's what we really need is time. Or simplicity to process this. One or the other, or both. This, oh, dude, this is turning into freaking Life Anew. Kind of. It has that kind of progression. Do-da-do-da-do-da-do-da. Three. Feels kind of drunk, but I kind of like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's such a weird... What if we lean into that? Repeat it. That feels slower. Same beat, but... If we don't do that chromatic... That sounds funny. That sounds funny. Alright, let's go back to this other beat real quick. Let's EQ this a little bit. Where's that flute? Where's that flute at? Why did that flute sound like that? Yeah, that just needs to be strong. And then let's add the strings. Let's add, the strings need to go down a little bit. It's too strong. 6. Should probably organize this a bit better. Strings. Let me, let's actually put this in its own, have its own reverb too. Its own PSX reverb. You know what? I might even compress it a little bit. Because the swelling is just so strong. It needs to be more controlled or more even. Either that or I use a different instrument to do this. Threshold down. In. Threshold. Right there. That feels better already. That already feels much better. Let's make this unique. I want this just to have the kicks. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Okay, let's see how this translates. Another thing, another idea. Let's see where it goes. Is that fast enough? Okay, how does it sound? Let me actually just go through this with the... Yeah, no, we have to, it's gonna be different. Yeah, I can't do a skip like that in that time frame. I think it has to be like just on beat. I have to like contort this in a very funky way. It almost feels like a strum, and I'm trying to avoid that. The drums have to make the drums go kind of crazy here in some way. It's so awkward every time I hear that. It's like it's so unfleshed out. Where's the drums? Where's the drums at? I need to listen. We have to listen. We have to get some inspiration. Where's some math rock? Like what's a good band with like math rocky stuff? Like it has to be math rock inspired. Like Chan. I don't know. Is there any music? Fast. Preferably 6/8.
All right. So what's up?
I'm not sure, man. I have to go digging for a while to find one that works. It's so crazy here just how compressed all this audio is. Yeah, I think I have the change. I think I have like a drum change up here. There we go. That's the rhythm I'm looking for. There we go. There we go. We're starting to get there. Some variations here and there. It's so weird. It's like retro, like super. It's weird hearing kind of math rocky stuff in like a video game sample format. I don't know. And we have to have some more syncopation going on. You actually lower up the sample rates. It feels a little too much for the drums. This is such a weird. It's so different. This is so weird sounding. Down up. Nope. Too loud. Da-da. Da-da. Don't. That sounds so good. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So sick. This is so good. This is so good. This is so freaking good, man. I didn't know I was making a math rock song until now, but apparently that's what we're doing. We're making a math rock song. That's like, I'm the last person to know that's what we're doing, but I guess that's what we're doing. Jeez. Hey, I'm not complaining though. I'm digging this math rock, dude. I'm digging the math rock. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da da da. Da da da. And then over here, you have to have the instruments cut out here. And then it cuts back to the original. I think that's what we're gonna do. Why is it showing up here? You should be able to. You should pop up here. Show ACO panel. What are you talking about? You're using Universal. Yeah. Mixer, yeah. What is this business you're talking about here? Oh, dude, that sounds so freaking sick, though. I can't get over it. This gets me so excited. Okay. And then last, yeah, the last triples here. You stop here. In fact, we just stop here. Actually, stop with the last note. That's super awkward. Maybe we don't transition to that, but then we go back into the main idea we have here. It doesn't feel very satisfying going to that, but we'll see what we can do with that. So it goes so hard, man. It goes so freaking hard. Like for SNES-esque or PlayStation-esque sound, like it's just, dang, man. Dude, I can't. Like, this is so freaking... It's coming together so well. Way better than I could have hoped. FL Studio piracy has become really creative. Why do you say that? I cannot say I pirated. I paid full, well actually my sister paid full bill for it a long time ago. And before that I used a free trial, which was crazy. But you got the remote desktop. Oh yeah, I do got the remote desktop. That's because my music laptop's over there. My music laptop with all the VSTs and everything installed is there. I don't want to have to freaking like I installed it on my computer, but it's just not this. I don't have all the stuff. I don't have the joints. Crunchy as in like disharmonious, as in skill issue crunchy. So if you're saying that, I will fight you in the back alley of Dunkin' Donuts. But also, these strings here have not been properly processed, so leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let's see how this sounds in game. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Let's see how this vibe fits with the game. It's either gonna be like, this is great and we should keep doing this, or we made a terrible mistake. Let's go back to using a different song. What's bad? Some of my favorite songs are crunchy. Usually when they say crunchy, it's either some, like the same way Miles Davis said spicy, where it's like, oh, it's just very, you know, disharmonious. There's a lot of crunch within the harmonies. It's either that or it's like super cramped and busy. Let me find this though. Let's find this. Can we download this and let's put it in the game and see how the boss battle sounds with this? Download file. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, I made it very quiet. I did do that, didn't I? Export MP3. Yeah, we're gonna use MP3 for right now. I love how since I'm using really simple VSTs, like super simple samples, the rendering is like pretty quick, relatively to what I'm used to. Relative to what I'm used to. Okay, download. There we go. I'm gonna put this in the game. Let's see how this sounds. This is either gonna be great or terrible. There's no in-betweens. This is gonna be either great or terrible, dude. Crunchy stuff. In fact, most Katarine's early work was crunchy in multiple ways. Ah, it's alright, man. You don't have to justify it. Oh, this actually fits well. Now we just need some sound effects for him. Yeah, we just need some sick sound effects for him. This actually okay. This is actually good. This actually fits. I think this works. This actually, I'm surprised it works. Let me do that again. Nah, we need some sound effects though. It's not gonna fit right. we're gonna finish. I'm gonna finish the song, but like let me save it and make a new one. Because while we're here, we can at least start doing some sound effects. I need to check this out, though. Chanson, I don't know how to pronounce that. By Katarine, starts with some crunchy stuff. I have to check that out. I don't want to get YouTube struck by YouTube for copyright, but I will peep it at some point then. Okay, let's sound design question. What's gonna be a cool sound for this guy to do his effect? Want a link? Yeah, send a link. I'm not gonna watch on stream, most likely, or if I do, I need to mute it. But yeah, go for it. Where is Yeah, it makes me curious what you describe as crunchy. Where is There's like two things that are gonna happen, right? There's the wind up. There's like the slashes. And then there's the like wind up and then shooting. So 3 sounds actually. All right, let's check this out. Let me check this out. I'm gonna mute. That's not crunchy. That is not crunchy. That is not crunchy. That's very harmonious. Maybe it has some tension. A little bit of tension, but that's not crunchy. Oh, brother. When I think of crunchy, I think of like super avant-garde jazz. Those guys who took the whole don't play the butter notes to the extreme. Yeah, that's very nice. It's a very nice harmony. Very, very nice. What are we... Oh yeah, sound design, right? SFX. That's what we're doing, correct? I could do actual... I'm posed with like a couple of different options. We can use Furnace and try to do some interesting sound design that way. Or I can try using some stock FL stuff to get a little bit of more crazy stuff going on. And then you can make it feel retro by just downsampling and then doing some reverb stuff. Jeez. And then we have to play with the... Or I could probably use GMS. There's really good stuff with GMS. In fact, I'm gonna do something with this. Make it a slide. Faster. And then what we can do, we're gonna do some stuff here. We're gonna do a delay on top of that. Delay bank. Tighter. I need me a tight delay. This is for the slash. So I need to add some more noise to this, I think. So I think what I'm going to do is also use a 3x oscillator. get some more noise into this. We're gonna do some crazy processing. All noise. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Then we're gonna do some EQing. We're gonna pipe this into this channel as well. We're gonna do some EQ. And what we might do is like automate the EQ. So let's actually use a 3-bander. Presets, 3 bands. Bring that bad boy up. And automate this. So where is this guy? We're gonna create an automation clip. Actually no, where is the... This is a control for that. Create automation clip. We have our pattern here. It's gonna be super small scaled. It's gonna be super quick. So we have to make this super small. It seems too... I'm gonna lower it down. I want to get some more weird sounds out of this GMS, so we're gonna do some... What are we gonna do? We're gonna... Do I have my Fever plug in here? Does Fever work? I forgot what is distortion. What do we have? Demo, distortion. Jeez. I don't like that though. Replace tube. Do you work in this version? Lower output. Did I apply this to... Yeah. Jeez, man. And then parametric EQ. I'm gonna do another one to shape this a bit more. And then have this be delayed a little bit, I think. So there's some startup and then... Yeah, maybe even remove some more off the top. A little bit off the top, dog. Can I get a little bit off the top, doc? And let's play around with the GMS a little bit and get some different textures out of it. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of weird sounding, guys. Forgive me. Seems very robotic. Let's lower down the noise a little bit on this guy. Just a tiny smidge. We're also going to add our downsampler as well. Our sample reducer. Again, just trying to go for that gamey feel. I'm gonna get rid of the reverb. I'm not liking it. Reverb, gone. Cool, that feels better now. Let's make this feel more fused with the sound we're doing stuff to. Okay. Okay, what else can we do here? What else can we do here? Flank is always fun. Cool. Let's make this export WAV. Make a new folder called SFX. Anton swing 1. And then the second thing, we're gonna do another iteration of this. The notes are gonna be slightly different. Gonna move this guy. Cool. Export. WAV. And make this 2. Let's see how this sounds. Let's also copy this. I hate that undo does not keep undoing. Cool. That way we can swap these out as need be. Cool. Okay. Let's go into let's download these sound effects. Only one at a time. Cool. Here you go. Where's Anton? Where's our guy Anton? That's our dude. That's our fella. Yeah, we can't escape doing some coding today. Kind of unnecessary, but I think it's worth it here. Cool, swing 1. We're gonna have swing 2 as well at some point. Do I actually dislike the syntax? I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. Okay, anyways, swing. Where's your attack? Attack 1. Here we go. And we also set this to do audio, play SFX swing 1. Easy, and then we do swing 2. Go back to here. Download another file. Put them in here. Where's Anton? There he is. There's the boy. Yeah, you're in the wrong file though. You're supposed to be in audio. Let's see how it sounds. It's either great or terrible. He shot first. Didn't hear that at all. I don't hear any swinging happening. Maybe it's because it's not loud enough? Is it just not loud enough, maybe? That might be it. It might be just needs to be louder. What was my notes here? Show and Explorer and audio volume headroom. Ambience. I never defined it for SFX. That's great. Define it for music, not for SFX. Well, I guess until it's loud enough, mix it till taste. Effects. Amplify. Have like a negative 3 headroom, I guess. Save or export. So wave and save over ourselves. Can we just save this as okay, whatever. Export, we have to do export. Wave. Quick access. Yeah, replace it. I don't care. Okay. Let's see if it was that. Hopefully it's just that. Oh yeah, it was that. Is he still walking? That's so weird, the music stops and resumes with pausing. That's not right. Okay, whatever. And we can slide this guy around, right? Because it seems a little too quick. Can we move you around, please? Yes. Maybe not that much, just a little bit. Export our wave. Yeah, I don't care. Don't care. Okay. Okay, again, effects, amplify, -4. Then maybe move it a little bit. Not that much though. Export, wave. Yes. Cool. And then we should hear both when we fight him now. There we go. Does the player have an audio listener on him? I'm curious about that. Cause like it sounds weird. It sounds like very much in like one ear versus the other. Yeah, you have an audio clip here. So maybe instead of playing to the general audio SFX thing, we should play it onto the one we have on here instead. This one is gonna be 3D. Very loud. And you're not going to be looping good. So what if instead of doing this, we do audio source, which should not be. I hate the autocomplete. It's not dated. It's making me mad. Okay. And then we go here. And let's see how this sounds, because maybe we just need to have that audio. Oh, it might need to be. Might need to expand the audio range too. Jeez. This feels way more intense. The bullets under the ground are really unfair. I need to fix that. This is so sick. Let me make this 1920 by 1080 though, real quick. I just want to see you in a better resolution. Okay, and then we need to have one more sound effect for one more sound effect for like the gun. That should be simple though, I think. What if I just record some? In fact, let's just do that. Did it work? No, I didn't even press play. What is that sound I'm hearing? Is my audio just weird? I don't hear that in recordings, but is that what's actually... That's weird. Where is that coming from? Okay, whatever, we work with it. That's weird. Okay, fine. For more foodie EQing, get rid of that high frequency. Okay. What if I pipe this into a, let's get rid of this. Let's vocalize it. A vocoder. Or actually, use the vocoder. No, let's just try this first. So you're going to be this one. Yeah, you're going to go here now, buddy. You're going to go here. And then you, my friend, are now going to be a place with GMS. And you're going to be channel what? 5, I think. Wrong instrument, but okay, I guess we'll work with this. Replace with none. It's all running into this channel. That sounds cool. I don't want to hear, I just want to hear the, you need a sound with more impact. Also, this needs way more beef to it. Yeah, pal. Where are we? I need some more texture here. You're not giving it to me, man. I need the texture. What presets do I have? I know I have like a... There we go. There we go. This is starting to get better. It's starting to get better. Let's play around with the sample too while we're at it. Yeah. Let's stretch it, pitch down a couple cents, shall we? Okay, maybe this also needs a tube sat, or not even a tube saturator, but a compressor. So, threshold on, bring it down like that. Strong ratio, low attack, some makeup gain. What do we have ourselves? That sounds so sick. What else do I want to do with this? That sounds so... Oh, dude. That's so good. Let's say this. Call it, I don't know, Anton. SFX. Is it clipping for you guys? It might be. Cool. Export it. Wave. Shoot. And then download. Okay, and then we're gonna throw into FL, or not FL, we're gonna throw into Unity. If I can find it. The Unity crowd, oh no, it's right there. I just couldn't see it for whatever reason. Did it download? No, let me get it again. All right, cool. And then now we're gonna do our thing here. And then where's Anton E? Also have his audio ranges be further up too. Shoot, it's gonna be here. Ooh. It's not it's mixed to mono, is it? Let's fix that, shall we? Where's our Audacity? There we go. Can we mix them all down? Tracks. Mix stereo down to mono, yep. And then effects. Amplify. Let's have like a headroom of like 4. Oh, that's already the headroom. Wow. I've outdone myself. Okay, maybe 3. Oh, wait. Never mind. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Export wave. Anton shoot. Yes, override it. Yeah, it's fine. And then, honestly, I might have to do that with both of these. They might be a little bit off, actually, now that I think about it. Let's just try it out. Let's see how the game plays. Let's see how the game plays. Did not hear that at all. Did not hear that at all. So we're gonna have to make his sound effects be a little bit louder from afar. His range should be much bigger. All right, let's try this again. Jeez, shoot at me already, dude. Jeez, I'm just getting the bad RNG here. He's not trying to shoot at me. I did not hear that sound effect at all. I'm hearing all the other ones, but I'm not hearing that one. I guess it needs to be much louder. Okay. C'est la vie. Effects, amplify. -1. May apply limiter, so there's more of it pops up. Limit. -5 maybe. Effects, amplify, -4. 3. Okay, let's try it again. Even then, it sounds pretty quiet. Like in the midst of a very big battle, yeah. It sounds very quiet. Export. Wave. Yes. Yes, done. Done. Re-import. Let's try this again. It almost lined up. Yeah, we have to like juice this way more. It's not yeah, we need it just needs much more. Effects, limit, again, effects, amplify, say like -1. It was very close, actually. No, not the whole thing. I don't want to move the whole thing. Okay, I guess we can do this. And then maybe, I don't know. Export. Wave. Okay, try again. Hope for the best. The swings sound very good though. Okay, now it's happening too quick. So I don't know, maybe remove some of this. Maybe pitch it up a little bit. Effects. Pitch. Change pitch. That sounds pretty cool, actually. And just even louder, too. I don't know what it is about this, but just not. Oh, this is sick, man. Yeah, we need to work on the sound effect more, though. Yeah, going against the wall, though, that's like messing. That's weird. I don't know why the delay happens. It's like always a bit different each time. Managed to split it up for when he actually does that method instead. So instead of one sound effect, we break up into two. I don't know why it disappears sometimes. I don't know why I do that. Oh, maybe it's because the transparency is being weird. Yeah, the transparency in this room is weird. It makes things disappear when they shouldn't be. This is sick. Get up here. That's super sick. So sick. Alright, I'll polish up this more on my spare time. Let me go back to the battle music. Maybe I could slow it down. Let's see how it feels slowed down a little bit. Type in value. Instead of 300, let's do like 250. See how that feels. Instead of using this horn, what if you try using a flute instead? Curious about that. Flute, calm down, dude. Jeez. Why you gotta be so aggressive like that, flute? So you're a flute. Damn, boy. It feels kind of the same, honestly. It doesn't feel that drastically different, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Save preset to the flutes as well. Yeah, I'm debating. I don't know. Like this octave, it blends in with the strings too much. I can lower it down more. Like the other one, I feel it sticks out pretty strong, the English horn. Again, though, needs to be. Okay, I need to hear this by itself. There, sharper ratio, that's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this whole joint. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna do? We can either do the triplet on the first, or we can do it on the back half. Dun 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 ga dun, like we've been doing. The whole song we'll be doing dun 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 ga dun 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 ga dun. We can flip it here. Dun ga dun 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 ga dun 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 ga dun dun dun. As a little departure from what we've been doing. We can do that. Or if you want to keep it easy for the audience. Dun 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 go dun 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 bum 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 bum. I don't know. I have to play around with this a little bit more with what I want to do. And now that we have this going on, we can do more complicated stuff. Yeah, they're like the... We're... Are these kicks correct? Why does it feel weird here? Like there's like an instrument that plays like one note in between. There's a flam. Oh, because this first note is a flam. Yeah, no. I have to start thinking architecturally about how we want to spend time here. We get them introduced with this. We need a bass. I realized this whole song, we don't have any bass going on here at all. Let's go sampler. Or it's empty, it doesn't really matter. Do I have my bass here? Did I even say a bass? Or save a bass into my little library that I have for myself? There's keys, guitar, flute, English. Yeah, bass. Dude, that's crazy. No bass until now. Let's make this be normal. Where's the base level? I'm gonna keep this all like maxed out for the base because I don't want to have to worry about levels being different. Why is the key so loud? The bass actually makes quite a difference. Dum ba dum ba dum dum bum 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 bum. The intonation is terrible. Even the note is like changing midway. Okay, let's go back to song. Repeat this again. I can't even hear the bass, dude. I'm not gonna be honest with you. Oh yeah, the bass makes a huge difference there. That's absolutely necessary. That's absolutely necessary. You can't have the bass without this area without the bass. So stupid. So stupid. So stupid. Okay, we have something sounding cool. Let's go back to playing around with this. Really should be like how would I even play this? That's a weird fingerprint. I've never done this one. Harmonically, the song is kind of just it's kind of weirdly chill. Like you can hang out here, and then you go back to the. It's very self-contained. Okay, we good. so we have something. This all feels very weird though. It's a weird kind of. We established these two are minor chords. Okay, that could be the place we go. Okay, let's actually let me try this out with because we might just, oh my bad. We could always try instead of going to a completely different drum pattern, we can use the same one. So I need the metronome. Okay. Why does it sound off? It's like the drums are completely off. What's going on here? Okay, that's... I was going crazy. I was like, am I just bad? Okay, yeah. There we go. Okay, so I can hear that. We can keep doing that. Wait. What is this resolved to? Is this the correct thing? Okay. Okay, that's the progression we're going for. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do that one. Let me take what we had here. Make it unique, because we're gonna modify this one. Yes, I still want to make it unique. Unique New York. I want to have a violin for this. I should probably make a violin instrument. Sick. I think I'm gonna stop streaming here and keep working on this so I can take my headphones off. So hopefully you